You know, there are a lot of electronic gadgets that are out there right now for the outdoor world that are interesting, to say the least. I'm not a quick adopter, even though I love technology. A lot of the stuff I see out there, I'm like, I don't know how beneficial that would be to me. So when I saw this, the Flextail Zero pump, I was like, I don't know. Is it really for me? A lot of you guys know I'm a hammock camper, so I don't even do a lot of tent camping, or I haven't up until this point. I just take an underquilt, so I don't even take a pad with me. But I am getting back into tent camping for this coming season, mainly for bike packing is really why I want to do it, just to be able to set up anywhere. So I'm looking at a lot of different freestanding tent options, and I'll do a separate video about those because I'd like to talk about the options, lack of options, however you want to say it. This is one of those modern convenience things that's kind of like, well, do I really need it or not? Well, of course not. Of course I don't have to have it, but it's pretty darn cool. And really, I was surprised at how awesome it actually is and what it can actually do. It is pretty powerful and pretty great. Let's check out the Flextail Zero pump. So Flextail sent me this pump. They said, try it out, give it a try, and tell us what you think. So I've had some time to test it out and play with it, and I would say that I'm actually pretty impressed with it. When I opened up the box, I was actually very impressed at the quality of it. It's not some cheap plastic. It's actually really nice. I guess it's aluminum, I believe is what the housing is. Feels very sturdy, very strong. It's got a really decent build quality to it. It just feels nice. And so I was immediately impressed, and as soon as I flipped it on, I was also very impressed at how powerful it was. The pump itself weighs 1.2 ounces, and it's 1.02 by 2.95 inches, so it's super small. It has a running time of 25 minutes. That's way more than enough you need to inflate a pad. It has a tiny micro motor in it, and it reduces the size of the item, keeping it very small, but also very powerful. They claim you can do up to 25 sleeping pads in a row on a single charge in this thing. Have not tried that, but I would say that's probably accurate. This battery has not let me down. This thing has gone and gone and gone. It's been pretty amazing. What's also absolutely fantastic is they send you different adapters for all different brands of pads, including THERM-A-REST, KLYMIT, NEMO, Sea to Summit, Big AGNES, and EXPED. So pretty much all the major brands out there, this will fit. So that's really nice. I'm not completely sure what the little flap is for. I believe it's for just being able to hang the adapter from somewhere. It has a loop on it. It also does help with removing it from the pad. It gives you a little more leverage to pull it off because this does attach to the valve of the pad. Though I think I see most people end up cutting these off anyway, which is probably what I'll do just to reduce a little weight. Something I love about certain gear that you can use in different ways that have multi-purposes, multi-functions is always appealing to me. And that's one thing I love about this air pump is the fact that it can do multiple things. Of course, it can inflate your pad. It can also deflate your pad, so you can actually flip it around and use it to suck every last bit of air out of your pad, which is great for me because I can never seem to get all the air out of my pad and never get it back into its bag and back into the pack nicely. It's just one of those really annoying things. Another function that's absolutely fantastic with it is the fact that you can use it to stoke your fire. And I'll tell you, nothing sucks worse than trying to get a fire going and having to try to blow on it, and it just won't work at all. This thing will definitely help stoke your fire. It has worked for me, and just get it down in there into those embers and get it going. Something else that's really great is the battery itself is removable, and it has a USB-C port on it. So you can charge a battery, and if you have an extra, replace the battery. These batteries are pretty powerful. They seem to hold a charge really well. They're very, very nice. If you're like me, you carry a power bank out into the woods, I always do, I can charge this thing up really easily and nicely and quickly. So my pad that I typically use is my KLYMIT Static V insulated. I love this pad. It's been working great for me for years. I take this with me pretty much every time I go backpacking with a tent. So I'm gonna pull it out, show you guys how quickly it inflates and how easy it is to do this. Now I've got my pad here, and you can see the last time I used this, I used it to deflate. Find the pump end. Again, it's super easy to inflate with the special adapter. So I'm just gonna pop that in. What's great is the adapters snap into place, so this makes it super easy for just starting it and walking away. You don't even have to deal with holding it. So I like that aspect as well. Has a little bit of a safety mechanism as well. The on-off button has to be clicked twice for it to start up. So we're gonna go ahead and start it up. And there you go, it's inflated. That was under a minute to inflate, so that was fantastic. Really, really nice. And my pad's ready to go, and I still have my lungs left. So all in all, is it really necessary for your backpacking trips? Absolutely not. You don't need one of these pumps, but I'll tell you, they are pretty nice and convenient, and they make life a little bit better out there on the trail. The weight's negligible, and the quality's really good. I really can't see many downsides to carrying one of these for backpacking. I think it's a pretty darn good product. I'm thankful to Flextail for sending it to me. Flextail pump would make an awesome holiday gift right now if you're looking to buy that camper in your life something. This is great for backpacking, it's great for car camping. I'm sure it has a ton of other applications as well. If you're interested in picking one up, I'll have the link down in the description. You can pick one up for yourself. If you apply the discount code, you'll get 15% off. So that's available 15% site-wide. You can buy one of these right now. So that'll help you out, get your holiday shopping done, and get a really cool gift. Maybe you want to get a gift for yourself. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little talk about the Flextail Zero pump. I like it. I'll talk to you guys soon.